Hi, this is Amy and I'm with Music Workshop. Today I'm going to walk you through using Music Workshop for distance learning. As many of you know, the program is designed and intended for use in the classroom with the music teacher, but with a few tweaks we were able to make it accessible for distance learning. I'm going to quickly go through the steps to use a Music Workshop course as a lesson for your students. It's easy to get started. As you've already done, you go to our website, www.musicworkshopedu.org, and log in. All the materials are in one place and easily accessible. On the home page, above left, you'll see the links to the tutorial, which is where you found this video, and any announcements that we're highlighting in the middle. On the right, you will see a prompting of where you are in the program. So if you last downloaded a video and did not yet fill out the feedback form, it'll say here that you need to resume that course before you move on to another. And below that is a link to our newsletters that have a lot of information about the program and Music Workshop. As you scroll down the page, you'll find the course selections. Here you have access to all our courses shown by series. We have 21 courses within 4 series: instruments, genres, cultures, and careers in music. When you select a course, you'll be taken to a preview page. On the preview page, you will find a description of the course, an outline of its contents, a document of its alignment with national standards, and a preview-sized streaming preview. We recommend every teacher preview a course before presenting it to your students, as every class has its own particular makeup. From the preview page, you are able to return to the course selection page and choose a different course. However, once you hit the Select This Course button, you'll be required to move through the confirmation page, material page, and feedback form before you can return to the course offering list and teach another course. On the confirmation page, it has a listing of all the materials that are included with this particular course. You will then move on to the materials page. On the top of the page, there are 2 red buttons to take you to the classroom materials or distance learning materials. You can also scroll down the page to access the materials. As seen on the left, the in-classroom materials are listed and include 3 versions of the video, segmented by grade and supplemental materials. The classroom version has a high-resolution video and supplemental materials needed for the teacher-led Q&As. Included are PDF versions of those question and answers, segmented by grade group, and instructions for the teacher. Under the required documents, we also have sound bites, a recap of the contents of the lesson for the students to take home and share with their families and caretakers. Included in the optional materials are fill-in sheets for those of you who would like to offer this option to students who like to take notes as they follow along, activities like a word search and coloring sheets, and pre-written instructions for substitute teachers. For the distance learning materials farther down the page, we have 2 versions of the video in low resolution for easy upload, K through 2 and 3 through 8. You'll find the materials for the distance learning included, like the Q&A, a preloaded Google form, the supplemental materials, and pre-written instructions for parents and students at home. One added feature that I'd like to highlight is the Google form. The Google form is a pre-written Q&A quiz for your students to use with the video. To use the form, you click the link on the materials page. It will automatically take you to a screen that allows you to copy the form to your own Google Drive. You can edit and customize the quiz to send to your students along with the video portion of our program. Once you have the form customized to your liking, you'll need to select the settings gear, which is right up here on the top, and choose Limit to 1 response. When you've saved that setting, you're ready to go. Click the Send button, which is top right in the purple, and copy the link that's provided to your clipboard. We'll show you how to attach it to a Seesaw lesson in a few moments. One last note about the materials page. After you've taught this course and are ready to move on to teach another course, you'll be asked to fill out a feedback form. It's a series of questions aimed at helping us improve the program. We always want and certainly need input from teachers who are teaching Music Workshop in varying classroom situations. We read and record every bit of feedback that we receive and catalog any changes we should make, including opinions about improvements and additions. Also, we are able to offer the Music Workshop program free of charge to music teachers everywhere because of our generous donors. We use the information gathered in the feedback form to help procure grants and donations that are critical to ensuring the growth and survival of Music Workshop. We know it takes some time, and we thank you for giving us this vital information. Also, we are aware that you may need to progress to another course before you've presented this particular course to your class. You can simply indicate that fact on the form, and we ask you to return later and fill out the form with any information and reactions that you have. You can fill out the feedback form as many times as you like, but are only required to fill it out once per course. If you have previously filled out the feedback form for that particular course, you can select the red line at the top of the page and you won't have to fill it out again. And now on to Seesaw. For use with Seesaw, we recommend that you save the downloaded course video in Google Drive before attaching it to your Seesaw assignment. So instead of leaving it in your downloads or saving it on your hard drive, you should upload it to Google Drive. It is an additional step, but after uploading to Google Drive, the video file is then cloud-based. We have heard that teachers have less issues with students having problems, so we recommend it as a best practice. After you have downloaded the course of your choice from Music Workshop, sign into your Google Drive, and on the top left, click New. Then you will select File Upload and select the file from your Downloads folder. When the course has completed uploading, you can go to Seesaw. On Seesaw, you will log into your account, and then you will select Add and Assign Activity. And then in My Library, you will select Create New Activity. On your activity page, you'll find the details of the assignment and fill them in. And then at the bottom of the page, select Add Multimedia Instructions or Examples. It will bring you to an Attach Item page. On the Attach Item page, you might be tempted to select video, but don't be fooled. You actually want to select Upload. The next screen will have the option to select from Google Drive. Choose that, select from Google Drive right here, and select the file that you want from your Google Drive. The video will then upload, which will take a few moments, and when it is done, you have the ability to modify it in certain ways for your specific class, and then you check the green mark when you're done. After you attach the video file, you'll be taken back to Edit Activity page, where you can then add the Google Form quiz. You select Add Template for Student Responses at the bottom of the page, and then select Link from the attachment page right here. You'll be able to paste the link on the next page, and that's the link that you copied from the Google quiz, and the quiz will then be attached to this assignment. You can then add the final instructions to your assignment and send them to your students. I know that went by quickly, but you can go back and revisit this YouTube tutorial and watch it anytime. Thank you so much and enjoy Music Workshop.